Welcome to the broadcast. Now, Migori Governor Zachary Obado will have to stay in police custody longer till tomorrow when the court will decide the fate of his bail application. Governor Obado is facing possible charges of possession of a firearm and ammunition without a valid certificate. The prosecution has been arguing all morning on whether or not he should be detained or granted bail. Now, 8 firearms were recovered from Obado's residences, 5 from his Nairobi home and 3 in his rural home in Migori County. The 3 are the ones the prosecution says do not have valid certificates. All right, now Rita Tinina stays on this case for us and brings us the latest.
Well, a rather dramatic morning for Obado. The Migori governor was arrested yesterday over the possession of firearms. He was taken to the Milimani law courts early morning. Around 6 a.m. he was detained in the basement cells there. The plan was to have him arraigned in court anytime from 9 a.m. And so everyone, Obado, his defense team, the prosecution, as well as journalists, some of his supporters and his family were gathered there. But then we got word that it would not be happening there, and the case will be had at the Kibera law courts. And so everyone left in a half at the Kibera law courts. He was arraigned in court. And the prosecution is asking for time. They were asking for 15 days, that Obado be detained for 15 days to allow police conduct further investigations. And they were arguing that in those 15 days, police will have enough time to return to his rural home and conduct investigations. They also say that scene of crime experts as well as ballistic officers need to go there, conduct further investigations. They also told the court that they would need to have mobile data analyzed, as well as have records of firearm holders also analyzed. And they say by doing that, they will be able to establish who owns the firearms that are in question. When they searched his Nairobi and Migori home, they recovered 8 firearms, 3 of them in Migori, at his Migori home, and 5 of them here in Nairobi. The ones in Nairobi were licensed. The 3 that were found in his Migori home are the ones that the prosecution say do not have a valid license. But in the defense, the argument by the defense, they say the terms that the prosecution is arguing in its efforts to have him detained do not hold any water. They say that the fact that police need to do further investigations at his rural home, he is not required there. In fact, they say that he has not set foot there for about 2 months. This is the time when he was in remand, and even after that, he is trying to comply with the bail terms that restricted his movement even in his own county. And they say that the fact that ballistic experts need to be there, the fact that scene of crime officers need to be there, the defense team arguing that he does not work with any of those officers, he does not need to be there, the fact that they need to analyze mobile data. His lawyer, Cliff Ombeta, telling the court that he does not work for any mobile company and does not need to be there. They also argued that the prosecution, in its arguments, had said that if he's not detained, it was likely that he would interfere with investigations and that he would interfere with probable witnesses. And they say, the defense team says that so far he has not done that. He is facing 2 other cases, one a corruption case involving 2 billion shillings in tenders in his Migori County, and the other one in the murder of university student Sharon Otieno. And in that murder, he was released on bail with tough bail terms. His defense team saying he has not flouted any of those terms, and also arguing the prosecution's statement that he will interfere with witnesses. The defense says no one knows who those witnesses are. They are probable witnesses, and so he cannot interfere with anything that he does not know, those witnesses. And so the chief magistrate, the Kibera law court, said the earliest she can give a ruling on whether or not Obado should be released on bail or whether he should be detained will be tomorrow. And so Obado will be spending another night in police custody. He will be held at the Gigiri police station.